You know, vegan and keto and dash for hypertension, paleo and low carb and even Mediterranean. But do you recall the most simple diet of all? No, seriously, has anyone even heard of the Flexitarian diet? Welcome back to Active Academy, Health at Home, Wellness at Work. Many people struggle to eat healthy, and it's really difficult to find accurate information about healthy diets on the internet. About 8 months ago, in February of this year, my husband and I learned about the Flexitarian diet. And we were asked to try it for 6 weeks as part of one of the classes that we were taking together on BYU campus. 8 months later, we're still eating Flexitarian, and we love it. So today I wanted to share with each of you about the Flexitarian diet and clear up a few of the myths that people may have heard about it. Number 1, Flexitarians don't eat meat. This is what my dad has thought pretty much since the very first time that I posted about the Flexitarian diet on my social media accounts, because I posted a entirely meatless meal because they encourage you to try a few of them while you're doing the diet. But he took that to mean that we didn't eat any meat whatsoever and was really upset and cautioned me that if I was going vegan, I needed somewhere else to go for the summer. Just kidding. He was just really concerned that we were going to be swearing off meat forever. Thankfully, he was not right. Flexitarians do eat meat. In her book on the Flexitarian diet, Blatner explains that Flexitarians do indeed eat meat, but they focus more on the plant-based proteins and eat less meat than the average American. She encourages people trying the Flexitarian diet for the first time to make new meat friends, like plant-based proteins, and keep the old, so you can still eat other kinds of meat. I will say that there is a heavy emphasis on eating poultry and fish instead of consuming lots of red meats, and to try and limit your red meat intake, so things like beef and lamb and other red meats, as well as an emphasis on eating plant-based proteins like quinoa, chickpeas, similar things like that, rice and beans. Lots of beans. But it's really good, and we've loved all the meals that we've loved most of the meals that we've tried. I'll post the good ones online. So the second myth is that it's super expensive to eat healthy. This was my fear in starting the Flexitarian diet, and thankfully that's not the case either. We've been able to spend just about $50 a week while eating the Flexitarian diet due to some awesome budgeting tips that I'll share about, as well as some meat planning tips that I'll share about later as well. And Dr. Hager at BYU explains that the Flexitarian diet, or eating vegetables and fruits and vegetables and these healthy proteins, is only more expensive when you look at it as price per calorie. So in all other ways, it's less expensive. Think about when you go to Jamba Juice and buy a smoothie that has, proteins and all these good things in it. It's, not super expensive, but it also doesn't have a ton of calories in it. Whereas if you go and buy a McDonald's meal, it can be, as cheap as like $5, but it's got enough calories to feed you for the whole day. That could be the only meal that you need that day. So in that way, yeah, it's more expensive to buy the smoothie than it is to buy the kids' meal, but you're getting healthier calories by buying the smoothie than you are buying the kids' meal. Number 3, Flexitarian food and eating healthy tastes bad. Specifically, plant-based meals. Everybody is afraid of them, including my own family. We had to convince my siblings and my parents to let us cook an entirely plant-based meal for them when we visited this summer in Oregon. But I can attest that all of them liked it, all of them tried it, and it was a hit. We did a simple quinoa taco salad, and I can post how to do that in the later episode in this healthy eating series. But it was really good. We just seasoned the quinoa with some taco seasoning and put it in a pan after preparing it so that it got a little bit crispy, and that helps it taste super good. So it can taste awesome. It just depends on how you make it. But don't just take our word for it. Mark Rober, BYU alumni and former NASA engineer, created an experiment to test whether or not plant-based meals actually taste good. He had Bill Gates and members of his family try both the Beyond Meat and the Impossible Burger, both of which are plant-based burgers and contain no meat. And the kids couldn't even tell the difference between the two of them. It was that good. So even though not all plant-based meals are engineered to taste exactly like meat meals, they're still super good. I can personally attest that I felt a lot more energy eating this way. My husband has as well, and we both have settled into healthy weights, which we've been really excited about. So hopefully this video has helped clear up some myths about the flexitarian diet, open your eyes to a healthy diet that you can try, and helped you see that the flexitarian diet is easy to miss among all the rest of the diets because it really is just eating healthy. Thanks so much. If you want to see more awesome content like this, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and watch out for new awesome content every Saturday. Thanks.